Next topic is response to stimuli. In the starting of this lesson, we discussed about the stimuli. Stimuli is something we get response, stimuli. Okay, then if something it is hot, if we touch something hot thing, if we touch the hot thing, what will happen? We will get back our hand if we touch something hot. So the hotness is a stimuli. Then our response, when we touch it, we will take our hand. We will get back our hand from the hot thing. That is the response. So this response to stimuli for all the living things, especially animals. Which are we use? Which are the organs we use to respond this stimuli? Which are the organs? They are called sense organs. Especially sense organs are responding to stimuli. So we know using the sense organs, eyes. So using the eyes we can see the things. We can see the light, something coming towards us. We can see that. So that is the response. We can see. That is the response. Then something good smell is coming. We can identify using our nose. So that is one of the sense organ. The smell is the stimuli. Then by that stimuli we are responding. It is very nice smell. Okay. Then next here when we get a loud noise, we will close our ears. So that is another stimuli. The loud noise, it is a stimuli. In case of birds and all, birds will get the sound of a cracker, they will fly away from there. Okay, that is the response to stimuli. When they get the loud noise, they will fly away. So loud noise is the stimuli and its response, they fly away from there. Okay, then in your textbook it is given animals also frightened. Birds and animals also frightened when they get the loud noise. Then we told about the skin. Skin is another sense organ, that is by hotness or coolness called, we can identify, we can feel it. If it is so hot, we will switch on the fans to reduce the hotness. Okay, so that is the response. If it is so hot, when we touch something, we will take a response is we will take our hand from the hot substance. So that is the response. Okay, that is sense organs help us to respond to stimuli. To respond the stimuli, we especially animals use sense organs. Okay, then in second standard you studied about touch me not plant. Touch me not plant is an example of the response to stimuli in plants. In plants also have some feel. Plants also can understand, can respond to the stimuli. When we touch the touch me not plant, when we touch it, it will wither or it will go to sleep. Okay, that is touch me not plant, the response to stimuli in plants. Then you know last year I told the plant mandaram. In your home, I think that plant is there, and also tamarind also. Tamarind also at evening time, at 6 o'clock and all, it will close its leaves. So that is stimuli. It is responding to the light. When the sunlight is there, it will open. And when there is no sunlight at evening time, it will start to close. So that is response to stimuli. Okay.
place a plant near the window, you observe that plant bends towards the light entering through the window. This characteristic is called responsiveness to stimuli. Similarly, when we touch the hot utensil, a spontaneous reaction is to pull our hand back. Thus, living things respond to the stimulus received from the surroundings.
We are discussing about the similarities of plants and animals. So, we learned plants and animals need food. They grow. They breathe. They move. Then they respond to stimuli and they die also. These are the similarities of plants and animals that we are learning. Then next we have to learn about the similar feature, that is animals and plants reproduce, the reproduction. So animals reproduce and plants also reproduce. When we are learning about reproduction in animals, we can see two types of animals, because in this animal category, some animals lay eggs and produce their young ones, but some types of animals directly give birth to their young ones. So we can give a special name for them, that is oviparous. Oviparous means they lay eggs. We know many organisms are there, they lay eggs and produce their young ones. So we can say that this is the egg, this is O like a egg. So we can, no need to confuse. Oviparous means egg laying animals. You know the examples which are laying eggs and produce their young ones. Well, if you say which all animals are laying eggs, insects, reptiles, then hen, birds, all are laying eggs. So we can include them in oviparous. What if you say oviparous? Oviparous lay eggs. Then next category is viviparous. Viviparous give birth to their young ones. Okay, this is about reproduction. Then what about plants? Plants reproduce by, in lower classes you learned. What is it? Plants reproduce by their seeds. Most of the plants reproduce by seeds. But all the plants are reproducing by seeds? No. Some plants reproduce by their root, stem, etc. also. Leaves also, like that. Their parts from the plant parts also they can reproduce. But most cases the plants reproduce by seeds. You know the examples. Find out the examples which all plants produce their young ones, or they reproduce by root. Find out the examples. Then which are the plants produce their new ones by stem. You know a lot of examples. So find out it and note it in your notebook. Okay. Then this is about reproduction in plants and animals. Then we have to learn about the definition for reproduction. What is reproduction? How can we define it? Please on your textbook. Page number 143. Reproduction is the process by which living things produce young ones of their own. Underline it and learn it. All of you read one more time. Read everybody. Reproduction is the process by which living things produce young ones of their own. So that is reproduction. Underline it and learn it. Okay. Then, so animals reproduce by laying eggs or by give birth to their young ones. Two types of animals are there. Which are they? Oviparous and viviparous. Oviparous lay eggs, viviparous give birth to their young ones. They are examples. And in case of plants, plants reproduce through seeds. The examples are given in your textbook, and read it and learn. Then some plants reproduce by stem and some plants reproduce by root. Then find out the answers and note it in your. Next feature is breathing. Plants can breathe, animals also breathe. So there are different organs through which the animals are breathing. How do plants breathe? Plants breathe through the tiny holes under the leaf called the stomata. So these organs like nose or lungs, breathe through nose and lungs. Who will breathe? Most of the organisms use nose or lungs. But spiracles are the small openings in front of the body of insects, especially cockroach. And gills are the breathing organ of fish. Skin is the breathing organ of frog. When frog is into water, it respire or it breathe through skin. Okay, so that is the breathing organs of different kinds of animals. Then plants breathe through stomata. All of you know, these all are familiar with you. So breathing, what is breathing? Intake of oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. That is breathing process. Okay, then just go through the textbook. What is breathing? So breathing, underline the portion in the textbook, second line under the subheading breathing. Listen and underline. The process by which living things take in oxygen from the atmosphere and give out carbon dioxide is called breathing. Underline and learn it. Okay. Then next is given that different organs used for breathing by different kinds of animals. Aquatic animals like fishes, oysters, crabs, etc. are using gills as their breathing organ. Then frog breathe through the skin when it is in water, and when it is on the land, it use its lungs for breathing. Then plants breathe through the tiny pores called the stomata. Okay. During daytime, green plants take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen while preparing their food. That all of you know. These taking carbon dioxide and taking oxygen both are taking place through the stomata when it is doing photosynthesis and when it is doing breathing. These two processes, the gas exchange is taking place through the stomata. Understand? Then other times like animals, plants take oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. During photosynthesis only it will take carbon dioxide to inside and give out oxygen when photosynthesis taking place. Other time when it is not doing photosynthesis, they will take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide as for breathing. Stomata. Human beings breathe through lungs. Gills of fishes. Frog lives in water and on land. On land using lungs, and in water it uses its skin and spiracles of insects. Understand? These are the similarities between plants and animals. Okay, you have a box here, yellow box here in your textbook 145. You can see this, read these questions and find out the answers. I will correct it. I will give the correct answers in the WhatsApp. So you can correct it and copy. This previous day we already done one work there. This to tick the correct answers, questions boxes you copy into your notebook and learn it. I will give the correct answers. Well, if you do yourself first, later I will give the correct answers. Read your textbook very well, then only you can follow this. What all things you underlined, this all you should study, learn it well. Okay, and thank you.